Nigerians and my wonderful obedience, you are welcome back to this channel and thank you for joining me once again today. You know, I've said it here severally that there is no evil agenda, there is no evil plan that this particular APC government led by Tinubu did not come with. I'm telling you the truth. This particular government, they came with lies, they came with propaganda, you know, they came with religious and tribalistic bigotry. You know, all these things, they are just doing them, you know, to defend Peter Obi and to force people, Nigerians, to like them. I'm telling you the truth. They have tried to use so many people like Reno Mokre, people like Daniel Boala, in order to defend Peter Obi. Now they are using David Umahi, the former governor of Ebonyi State, which is the current minister of works. You know, something actually happened. The federal government started embarking on a particular Lagos to Calabar coastal highway construction. So Peter Obi came out to, you know, ask the government to reconsider their decision to be constructing that road. Even Atiku Abubakar, the presidential candidate from PDP political party, also, you know, keyed into what Peter Obi actually said. This country, we have a lot of roads that are in bad shape, and our government has refused to address them. Now they plan to, or they have already started, you know, constructing that particular road. This road will cut across 7 states, and God knows when this project will be completed. We know Nigeria, we know our government too well that very soon this particular project will turn to abandoned project. Very soon they are going to abandon this project, and because of this project, they have, you know, demolished so many businesses, yielding returns to Nigeria. Remember that since Tinubu came into power, he has been telling Nigerians that he has been traveling around the world, you know, trying to bring investors, and up till now, they cannot even, you know, boast of any investor in this country. And that's how they lied to us the other time, that Maersk has actually invested, is it $600,000 into Nigeria, into the Nigerian seaports. Meanwhile, the chairman of that particular country, the chairman of that particular company actually said that such a thing or such an information is still new to them because they don't know anything about it. You know, this is the same thing that Peter Obi said. Instead of embarking on new projects, why don't the federal government use that money, about, you know, $1 trillion plus, to maintain the roads that we have? You can see some of the roads that we have in this country. You can see the ones that I'm displaying on my screen at this particular point in time. Some of them are in this condition, and they are embarking on new ones, destroying businesses. This was just Peter Obi's opinion, and Dave Umahi came out, you know, to say that Peter Obi is inciting Igbos, the Southeasterners, against the federal government. Now, I want you to listen to Dave Umahi, and we're also going to listen to Rufai Oseni of Arise TV and hear what they have to say. And when we come back, we just analyze the video and wrap up.
It brings me to some of the comments made by my brother, His Excellency Peter Obi. I'm not supposed to comment about it because some people have already done the work, and I saw what Arise brought, the say courtesy channel, and they were bringing, you know, similar scenario when His Excellency Peter Obi was governor, and he made a statement. He said any infrastructure that stands on the way of road construction must go, and there will be no compensation paid, quote and unquote. That's what he said. But look at me, by the human face of Renewed Hope Agenda administration, we are even paying for people that are illegally staying on the coastline and do not even have, you know, valid infrastructure and valid documents. That is messy. That is messy. You know, some people darken counsel without knowledge. There is devil in details. When you bring judgment, when you condemn people, you bring judgment upon yourself, and that's what he has done. And I think he's inciting some of the Southeast people that are not well informed. He's inciting them and he gets them into trouble, and he doesn't go to fight for them. Wisdom is a defense. We know money is a defense. But wisdom gives life to those that practice it. And I want our people to have wisdom, because I'm involved. And there is no humanity method to landmark. That matter should be buried, because I was there. And so we fought everything possible.
Johnson Salami for standing her ground. She was a true gem. She represented true journalism. Rufai.
I mean, Leila, top marks for you. Don't worry. We'll see where we used to see. You know now. But Leila raised a very important question. Yes. And I'm happy Peter Obi has clarified. And I think Umahi was just rigmaroling and trying to divert attention by saying Peter Obi is inciting. He was not inciting anybody. There's something you call scale of preference in a project. We can't be doing a project of over 1 trillion of over 7 kilometers when the Ekpoma road is in a very dire condition and people cannot pass that road. There are other roads that need attention. So it's not sailing. So this is trying to distract, is not working. But Leila asked a pertinent question about EIA.
Correct.
EIA goes through a very, very regimented process according to the EIA Act of 92 that she talked about. This project falls under category 1 because it's also an infrastructure and it's also reclamation of land. And you need a very copious a process that involves the stakeholders. And it takes time to be able to get. At first, you write a proposal, you go through the first process, they reply to you, then you go through scoping. This project has started long before now. They've done over 1 kilometer. We should ask him, what EIA did he get before they started the project? I'll give you a document I'm seeing that's circulating now. That the Lagos-Calabar Coastal Highway Project Phase 1, blah, 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 Madu Bello and all of that, invitation letter for scoping workshop of the ESIA and RAP studies was just done on the 20th of April. You can't be doing scoping on the 20th of April and by 1st of May you're already demolishing this property, because those stakeholders are not carried along. You know, this EIA, you also need to advertise it. There's a 21-day working day threshold and a couple of other thresholds you need to be able to take. That's why a lot of people are asking, what's the plan? Look at this, something you have shown. The environmental impact assessment. Do you know that there are pipes underground that goes through all of this? There are sewage pipes, there are many other pipes. What was done as regards all of this? Even the water body, what was done as regards the environmental impact assessment? And that's why Leila asked a very pertinent question. And we should also ask him this morning, did he follow the due process of EIA? I'm not saying EIA that afterwards some people will flip out a document that they got from somewhere. Did he follow the due process of EIA? What is the advertisement with the stakeholders and all of that? Because that stakeholders forum was already to pay compensation. That means there was a completion of EIA. When was it completed? If the scope was just announced, we're seeing a document that says, oh, the 20th of April.
All right.
So we're going to ask for the EIA.
Absolutely.
And ask the empirical questions.
I think so, because I mean, he did say that he will provide documents, so we are waiting. But I'd like your analysis on that interaction between Leila Johnson Salami and the Minister of Works.
Well, thank you very much.
Now, I believe you listened to David Umahi, how he actually accused Peter Obi of inciting the Southeasterners against the federal government. You know, this is just their antics, their way of defaming Peter Obi. Peter Obi passed another message and he is, you know, driving at another thing. And that is the problem that we have in this country. Until politicians in this country, you know, stop using religious and tribalistic sentiment to achieve their selfish desires, we will not go anywhere in this country. You can hear what Rufai Oseni said. This is a misplaced priority, and that is the fact. I'm telling you the truth. That project is actually a misplaced priority. There are several roads, hundreds of roads, federal roads in Nigeria that are in bad shape, and the federal government could have just, you know, invested that money, you know, to reconstruct those roads, make them motorable, make them safe for Nigerians before talking about constructing a new road. And even this particular project, they don't even have the approval yet, but they went on to demolish people's businesses, and they keep on accusing Peter Obi. Anyway, guys, I'll just drop this video here and allow you to drop your comments in the comment section. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, as we promise to keep on updating you guys on the political happenings in Nigeria. Thank you for watching.